Greetings, Ranger fans. I'm Bryan Montgomery, joined today by Coach Chris Hill of the Jesuit basketball squad. The Rangers set to continue the district schedule against W.T. White here at Walsh Gymnasium on Friday. Coach, the team has definitely been starting off the district season in stellar fashion. A pair of wins on the road against Irving and Nimitz. How did that non-district schedule prepare you for entering play against the teams that you have such tough competition with throughout the year?
Well, I think that's kind of the goal of the pre-district schedule is to make sure that we're playing at a high level heading into district. And I think that's really benefited us in years past and also this year. It always feels great to get road district wins, especially the first two out of the way. I think our district schedule, if we can handle this first half, I think we have a much more favorable second half of district in terms of schedule, in terms of home games. So I love getting the two road wins. Tomorrow's another huge one. And our pre-district really prepared us for it. We were playing at a real high level coming into district, and we actually played, including two of the teams in California, 6 state-rate teams in our pre-district schedule. 2 of them were in the Allen tournament, and we've gotten better and better against them as the year went on. So I'm really happy with where we're at and where we're moving. Didn't play real well against Nimitz. I think Nimitz, to their credit, had a lot to do with that. But we had a good practice yesterday. Hopefully we'll have a good one today and come out and get a good one for tomorrow.
And looking at the team scoring, a lot of the offense has been facilitated through a group of sophomores who have really come into their own on their first year on the varsity roster. Michael Jankovic, Marcus Hill, 2 of the names that come to mind, both of them having 6-7 consecutive games scoring double digits. And talk about how that offense has been able to really start to get into sync in the most important part of the season.
It's a good problem to have at the end of the day. We really do have 8 or 9 guys that are all pretty capable at every single game, and then the sophomores have just played really, really well. Michael and Marcus have shot the ball very, very consistently. Ben's done a good job of finding them. Reed's mixed in really well. Mitch Pendergrass has had some really good games. Dixon Smith's been great off the bench. Jacob and Sean have done a really good job in the post. It's really been a nice balance of just guys just doing what they could to win, every game and just playing hard. So there's a good selflessness with the group. They don't really care who scores. It ends up being a couple guys most games, but a lot of times just because the offense goes that way and the guys look for whoever's hot and they like to ride those coattails. So it'll be great to get Allen back and really start kicking in for the playoffs.
This is your first home game on Friday since the last game of the Knights of Columbus tournament, so it's been over a month since the team has played at home. And the fact that you're coming into this game over 10 wins on the season, 2-0 in the district, knowing that down the stretch you're playing at the friendly confines and the intimidating confines of Walsh Gym really has to have you optimistic for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's good. The atmosphere, I'm afraid, may even affect us a little bit, to be honest, tomorrow, because we haven't played here. So, but it's so much better to play here. If we can get the fan support up the way it's been in the past, this can be a really tough place to play. Especially, I think all our home games are on Friday nights. So, that's a huge advantage for us, and it'll be really exciting second half of district, and the rest of first half of district for that matter.
And then looking at the game on Friday, W.T. White, how do you make sure that you keep the crowd hot right from opening tip to the final buzzer, keep the momentum for the Rangers intact throughout?
I think we got to just do our best to try to get the kids to focus on the game and not the atmosphere, and let the atmosphere be a nice perk to playing well, and not let it distract us, because at the end of the day, when we focus on winning and playing hard, we've been pretty good. When we get caught up in some of the distractions that I'm not shooting well, he's not shooting well, the offense isn't working, they got a guy get going, the crowd, whatever it may be about officiating, whenever we let ourselves get distracted, we've struggled a little bit, and we just need to make sure we stay focused and ready to go, because the White, it'll be a great atmosphere tomorrow. W.T. White battle for the saddle. They're real scrappy. They got some good guards. They don't have a great record, but they're definitely better than the record, and they've always been a real handful for us in district games. So it should be a really interesting game.
All right, well, Coach, thank you so much for joining us, and best of luck to you tomorrow. Again, the Rangers taking on the W.T. White Longhorns here at Walsh Gymnasium, 7:30 p.m. tip-off. It is the squad's annual gold-out game, so the first 500 fans in attendance will receive a T-shirt they can wear throughout the game. And always, Ranger fans, be sure to keep it locked into JesuitRangers.org for all of your up-to-date Rangers info.